Welcome, Sagittarius. Now the moon is in Sagittarius and the sun is in Virgo. So we start feeling different. We start feeling we want to organize. We start feeling we want to arrange. We start feeling we want to get our shit together. Right? And the sun in Hermit is that stage where we have learned something. It's that stage where we have come to a place. We have come from the mountain. We have come from being this childish energy, right? We have learned as that fool all the stages, right? All possibilities. And it's one of those moments where we start looking back, right, at that stage when we were just a mountain, on the mountain, when we're like, had all possibilities. And then we went to the magician, to the high priestess, etc., to the number 9, the completion, which is now here, the Virgo, right? We have learned our time here on planet Earth, right? So there is a certain wisdom as well when we arrange, when we organize. Here's another card with, again, child's pose, right? Being a child and, being a child, having that not knowing anything, not knowing where I'm gonna go, right? That's the stage of the Fool. And the Fool is like, there are any possibilities now that I can move forward. And here the Virgo has now understood and used the hand, right? With that hand, he now is able to take any path of that rainbow, and that leads to the Wheel of Fortune, right? Which I haven't painted yet. So this is the month where the sun is in Virgo, right? We start getting organized. We start out of all those creative ideas, out of this circle of blubber circle, this egg, this cosmic egg, this birth, to get organized, and organized in a way where we have like a path to go. Now you are here in this card, you are going deep within, right? You are the archer. It's also the Diana, the huntress. And the archer, if I look at the original card, is the opposite of the Lovers, right? So you connected to the Lovers. And the Lovers is that alchemical connection, not just with another person. It's not this like simple, oh, I met a man and a woman and they get together and blah, 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 blah. No, this is an alchemical connection between yourself, your conscious self, which is looking at the subconscious self, and the subconscious is looking up at the higher conscious. And here we have this angel looking down at both of them. And we have the sun, God, the light, the yellow, looking over all of it. And here they are. She has the fruits and he has the fire. And together they create this new energy. Now, here you is just this alchemical connection now that happened. And here you are blending the water and the fire to go up to the path, to the crown, to the enlightenment. He has 1 foot in water, 1 foot on earth, I mean, again, an alchemical energy happening. You have the 4 element on as that, you know, foundation, the 4 elements, with the triangle right here in his chest, pointing upwards, and above is the Hebrew word God. And the Hebrews don't like to say the word God, right? So it's really actually a blank. They actually don't put the word God, Yahweh, and they have specific names for him. And you are now this alchemical connection, this alchemical blend of masculine and feminine. You have achieved to come into your oneness, into that center. So beautiful, right? You are in that the manifestation of this marriage, right? A marriage that is fulfilled, a marriage that has come to its oneness. It's like an alchemical transformation. And the fertility, when we look at the fertility of the earth in itself, it's that rain and the sun, rain, water, and the sun, the fire, right? That makes things grow. And this is where you're coming in, right? Here, you making things grow. You have this alchemical understanding, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on earth, the enlightenment, the alchemical chemistry of water, right? Getting into steam, getting into rain, and it's just so beautiful to look at these cards and see how much of these mysticism is actually contained within these cards. A meaning of connect within yourself, love yourself, finding this alchemy, right? Where you become one, and then you will find the partner, right? In that oneness, in that enlightenment, in those steps, right? For me, it's not, I'm not, if you're looking for readings about, wow, how am I gonna make money? Am I gonna meet a partner of my life? I'm not your kind of tarot reader. I'm the one that will bring you into your own self, into the place of, this is a yoga position. This is the forward bend. This is an alchemical understanding of the upper and the lower uniting. In there, she starts understanding that here the lotus, and also water and fire, the sun, the heat, here the lotus flower blossoms, because we go through this stage of darkness, and sometimes the darkness is needed to understand the light, right? And it's within me, this connection to the lotus flower. I'm going deep down and I'm rising like the lotus flower against all odds. Now the forward bend here, bringing together the past and the present, being in the past and the future, being in the present moment, right? Looking back at here, this alchemical transformation, I painted the red pointing down. Usually the red always goes up, right? But I wanted to do it different. The red goes down. The red goes down into the earth. The lightning comes down from the mountain, and the water goes up like droplets, like steam, and then comes down as rain. And here, of course, one of the most difficult poses is the king pigeon, is uniting, right? Is creating a circle with your own body, grabbing the foot, grabbing the toe. It's like, it's ripping you apart. It's opening your heart, the green heart chakra around, right? This for me is the lovers, right? This is the card where you go and you really understand yourself. You really come into a place of, I love myself. I truly love myself, right? And so these two cards, I still need to work on them, right? Because I want them always to somehow connect if they fall and in the reading they come together, right? So you are part of my process, right? You part of my alchemical process here, because while I'm doing the readings, I am noticing what I want to change in the paintings. I am noticing, oops, here I would love to add more of this color or this symbol, or changing something, right? So I'm really grateful to have this platform, and let's start with the reading. Okay, so I'm doing the Lightseer Tarot, and from the deck right away you got the Chariot, and the Chariot, again, a very mystical card. I'm not gonna go into all the details, but very clearly, you do not need anything than your mind. You go forward, you have that clear awareness between white and black, between the alchemy of fire and water. You clearly point forward and you want to go somewhere, right? There is this celestial connection that is leading your way. So this is the card that's overlooking all the other 9 cards, but you got actually 10. You got an extra card coming out. And the first row, you got a clear message of the earth, right? This alchemical transformation, anything that grows on the earth is because we create this alchemical transformation with water and fire, water being rain and fire being the sunshine. And here we have immediately the Queen of Pentacles, which is a Capricorn. Is that fertility? Is that growth? Is that I have everything? And it's clear that you are focused right now on making yourself stable, making yourself grounded. And at the same time, there's 2 knights, the Knights of Cup and the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups is a Pisces, and this is the Virgo, which is very interesting. You have a Capricorn, a Pisces, and a Virgo, an earth sign, a water sign, and again an earth sign. And here these 2, right, very interesting enough, are opposite each other as well as a sign. But here one is working very hard and one is just like really the romantic. Now put them together, it's like, what else do you want, right? This is like the perfect lover. This is like something that every woman is dreaming of, right? And then here we have the Capricorn. Now what I feel, without like going so much into the meaning of what the card really means, but more of like, when I look at the pictures, right, and what I feel is like you are very content, yeah, right? You're happy here. You got romantically like energy, but something makes you go and want to continue your search. You're happy, you were focused into where you went. Underneath we got the 4 of Swords, right? You coming from this deep meditation into a clear connection of you, of focused, of the archer, right? You shoot that arrow, and you shoot that arrow up into the sky, and you clearly have come to a content, to a happy place within you, but now the show must go on. You need to go and walk further. You need to go to the next level, which is the Page of Swords, right? And so it makes sense. You searching, you have an idea. This is now the present moment. You have an idea, and this idea is about healing. You going to Cancer, you going to the Queen of Cups. You want to heal, right? Because after that, we have the 9 of Swords. And here you have air and water. And you want to change something about your way of thinking, your worrying, your nightmares, your not sleeping well, you not seeing this white dove, right? You not connecting to something because you know you have that power to create something new. You know you can go and see this. But sometimes you choose not to. And you know what? That's okay. Sometimes these dark times make us see that there is also a bright side to life. So this is your central card. It's saying that you want to heal, that you want to be emotionally available, that you open your palms and you say, yes, here I am. Right? And it's good because around you are all these thoughts, thinking, and look, she's walking on the sword, tiptoeing. And that sometimes gets you there. Now the next 3 cards, and I'll show you the last one, the 10th card, are these. The 2 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Death card. So you evolve definitely into the King of Cups, which is a Scorpio, going deeper into the ocean, right? She's at the shore. The Queen is at the shore. She's not in the ocean in itself, right? He is at the river. He searches. She's at the shore. She's at the ocean, at the rim. She's looking at the ocean. She's understanding the edges of the ocean. And now you go deeper down, which creates a transformation. And you're planning that. You are planning to go and wanting to know deep down what is going on with yourself. You want to know. And you're planning to do that because of this situation. So that's why we actually need to embrace this, right? When we have sleepless nights, there is something that wants to come to us. There is something that wants to whisper to us. You know what? The soul sometimes whispers and we don't hear it. And it whispers again. It's not screaming loud. Hey, go and do that art project. Go and do that travel alone. Go and do blah, 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 right? So many things the soul wants to experience. And we don't do it. And the soul is like, what the heck? All right, I'm going to shake you. I'm going to wake you up. And I'm going to give you nightmares. Maybe then you see what I want to tell you. But you're planning. You're planning to go for it. And you know what's going to happen? Transformation. Deep transformation. Because you dive deep in, you have all 3 stages of emotional maturity. You have the Knight of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups. You have 3 evolutionary stages. How much more message can you get? Then these 3 on top of each other, exactly the way they're supposed to be. I mean, this is a miracle. You searching, you starting to go to the ocean and you diving deep down into the ocean. This is what's happening to you right now. Amazing. I mean, amazing. And you going deep within. So here, Death card another Scorpio. Two Scorpios next to each other. I mean, you have Scorpio, you have Cancer, you have Pisces, you have Virgo, you have Capricorn, and you have Cancer twice as well. The Queen and the Chariot. So check, right? When you actually have the Queen or any of these characters, look in the description box below. There I have written all the dates of the court cards, right? Because they are also very specifically put in dates to the zodiac signs. Now, the 10th card, right? So this is the end card. There is a huge transformation happening, big. An emotional transformation, right? Because you're going through these 3 stages. And what's happening after is the Page of Wands. Look at this, right? Look at this. And it is, the Wands is your element. You are fire sign. So you finding the spark, you finding a clear direction, right? You decided to go this path. You decided to find your happiness. And you're throwing that wand in the air and you're like, I did it. I did all of this. I jumped. I jumped. I decided. On an emotional level, to do something here on Earth, on planet Earth. It's all about meaning, the meaning of life. What is your meaning? What is your destiny? What is it that you want to do? What is it? 2 nights searching, going for it, searching what is the meaning for the earth, what is the meaning and emotional fulfillment. And you have 2 pages. You have this young, fresh, new awareness of energy, a new thought and a new action. This month is powerful for you because you have Virgo in here. So in this month, you will shift. You will awaken. You will transform. And it's never a death. It's a death if, let's say, another very negative card is around. And this is not negative enough, right? This is right above. I will take a picture again at the end. You will look at it. This is not negative, right? This is just nightmares. This is not like the 10 of Swords. If there's 10 of Swords and yeah, a few others around, then I would say, all right, yeah, there is a certain sickness in you. Now, this is just a transformation, a new awareness that you are bringing into your life. But there's very positive cards around the Death card. You are transitioning deeper down, and that's where the transformation happens, so that you can create a new action, a new way of also being sexually or creative active. I feel like I don't really need to clarify anything here. It's very clear, right? Again, just go and do your thing. Do your thing, do your thing, do your thing. No, I don't. Okay, I get one. One for the Death. This is the German. I started yesterday to clean up, and I put German with German and the English with the English, and I'm arranging. I'm like a Virgo, but I'm at the end. So I'm a Virgo, as a hermit, but in the court cards, I'm the Queen of Swords, right? So very interesting. So I'm not the real Virgo is the Knight of Pentacles, right? But I'm the Queen of Swords. And I love mind, everything, thinking, right? I'm not like, I'm also hardworking, but real Virgo is like, she's like working, she's organized, she's structured. And I am that too, but right now, like, I'm really cleaning up. Okay, so this is what's happening. So the Death card brings this new spark because we have to look back at what this earth needs. What have we done? We need to make sure that we are connected to the earth, that we see when we collect, this is our boss. The earth is our boss, right? So look at her or him. He's like an Indian, right? He's like beautiful. He's like in sync with the earth. He knows what he has done. And this is why you transform, because you're giving a new meaning to your work. You're giving a new meaning to the material. And the material is our boss, right? We sell fruits and vegetables and grains, and we even get the oil, and we make plastic, and we make computers, and everything is the earth. This is our boss, not your boss. The boss is the earth. This is the transformation you need to get into, getting new creative ideas how to work with the earth, because you have come to a very clear place in your work. That's it. And then you will have no more nightmares because something is bugging you, right? And even this card, it's like, what's bugging you? It's like you're looking at this and you're like, come on, get out of thinking. Get out and do action. Do something for the earth, right? Don't sit there and think. If you think about one good thought, not about all the things that go bad. So start, right? Start something for the planet. This is the new paradigm that's coming, and we need all of us. We need to put ourselves together and work together and not see each other's differences. We need to see each other's similarity. We all want to be enjoying our lives here. But let's do it in a correct way, in a way where everything is included. Thank you, Sagittarius. I got a little excited here. I got fired up. There was lots of wind and things were flying around, and I can feel the energy, and you have this fire, and you're not the fire that's like heavy. You're the fire that goes up, right? The sparks that go up. These little sparks, these little bubbles going up into the air. All right, Sagittarius. Enjoy this month, right? Arrange, organize, get your stuff together, right? Use the Virgo energy to get this idea going, because this is awesome. Cool energy. Also go together with youth, right? Help healing the earth. I could continue. Namaste. Thank you for watching.